to go. Good evening. I'm Delia McLaren, the proud principal of the Young Women's Leadership Academy of San Antonio. On behalf of the faculty of the Young Women's Leadership Academy, I welcome you to our cardinal parents, relatives, and dear friends of the graduating class of 2018 to our commencement exercises. Buenas tardes. Me da mucho gusto estar aquí con ustedes para compartir en esta ocasión donde reconoceremos los éxitos académicos de nuestras hijas. Les agradezco la confianza que han tenido en nosotros a través de estos años. Please rise for the national anthem presented by the Young Women's Leadership Academy Choir. They are under the direction of a guest director, Ms. Ashley Simpson. I ask that you remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag that will be led by Maria Teresa Conchas, Superintendent's Advisory Ambassador, and please remain standing for the invocation read by Class President Nicole DeLuna.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, stars, spangs, but bright not yet wave, o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Good evening. I'd like to thank my classmate Journey Rodriguez for helping me craft this poem for our invocation. This poem is entitled Time. Time seemed to move so fast. When we first started together, sweaty palms, nervous glances, a youthful fright had built in us over time. But now, this is the time for us to take the lead. Time for us to reflect on who helped us on this journey to arrive at this long-awaited destination. This is the time, which once passed so slowly, is now. We make our last ready-eyed glance and look upon one another, trying to hide the laughs in a room full of serious faces. A time where we realize how much we have grown together over these past few years. And we know even as we branch out and grow apart, we still strong roots built in the memories we've all made. This is the time. As a women, we've been molded into by the gentle hands of one and the rough hands of another. We were made to lead and to be women true to ourselves, to be women who seek our passions with purposeful guidance, to seek and fight for empowerment, to discover knowledge we never knew we needed, and to seek truth that needs to be heard. This is the time for us. So celebrate with me our farewell to the girls we once were, and welcome the wonderful women we will become. Let us leap into the future with no fear, because we know what we came here to do: lead. You may be seated.
Thank you, ladies, and thank you to our choir. The Young Women's Leadership Academy has a rich tradition of excellence and has established a solid foundation in its first 10 years. We have a proud history and value the contribution of our students and their parents and all that they have contributed to our community. The faculty, staff, and administration of the Young Women's Leadership Academy request your help in making this year's graduation ceremony the best yet. Our graduates have worked extremely hard to reach this goal. This is one of the most important accomplishments to date in your daughter's life. We know that there will be more to come. To show our respect for each one of these accomplished young women, we are asking that all parents, relatives, and friends show their appreciation with their applause only. We remind everyone of appropriate auditorium etiquette as we maintain a dignified ceremony for our graduates. We thank you in advance for your help and cooperation in making our commencement exercises a dignified and cherished celebration. Remember, honor these students with applause, and only applause. We thank you. La Preparatoria Young Women's Leadership Academy tiene una tradición rica de excelencia. Tenemos una historia orgullosa y valoramos las contribuciones que nuestros estudiantes y sus padres han hecho en nuestra comunidad durante los últimos 10 años. La facultad y la administración de nuestra Preparatoria Young Women's Leadership Academy solicitan su ayuda para hacer la graduación de este año aún mejor todavía. Nuestros estudiantes han trabajado arduamente durante varios años y han llenado los requisitos impuestos por la Agencia de Educación de Texas. Para mostrar nuestro respeto para cada una de estas talentosas señoritas, les pedimos a los padres de familia, amigos y parientes que muestren su aprecio hacia los graduados solamente por medio del aplauso. Les damos las gracias por adelantado por su ayuda y cooperación en hacer la graduación de nuestras hijas una celebración digna y apreciada. On behalf of the SAISD Board of Education, Superintendent, Administration, staff, and faculty of the Young Women's Leadership Academy, it is my privilege to introduce our platform guests. This evening, if you would please stand or wave, we have our leader of the district, Superintendent Pedro Martinez, Board President and Trustee for District 5, Patty Radel, Board Vice President and District 4 Trustee Art Valdez, Board Trustee of District 7, Mr. Ed Garza, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Pauline Dow, Deputy Superintendent of Talent Management, Dr. Matthew Weber, Chief Innovation Officer, Mr. Mohammed Chowdhury, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Larry Garza, Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Mr. Daniel Gerard, Senior Executive Director of Transportation, Mr. Nathan Graff, Senior Executive Director of Fine Arts, Dr. Daniel Ludenbach, On stage, representing the Young Women's Leadership Academy administrative team and senior class, our most distinguished and honored class leaders. I will start with Maria Teresa Conchas, 2018 Valedictorian and Superintendent Student Ambassador. Alexis Arizola, Salutatorian. Nicole DeLuna, Class President. Ashley Cash, Counselor. Vanessa Lora, College-Bound Advisor. Rosie De Hoyo, School Secretary. Angeles Cos, Middle School Counselor. And I'd also like to recognize some very special guests we have in our audience who have been a huge, huge support to the young women, starting with our Chief Executive Officer of the Young Women's Prep Network in Dallas, Lynn McBee. If you would please stand. Members of our advisory board, Ms. Betty Burks and Ms. Catherine Shields. Thank you all for all that you have done during the past 11 years. They spent 1 year of planning to make the dreams that are coming true today possible. I'd also like the amazing faculty and staff of YWA who are here to please stand and be recognized. Our teachers and staff members, if you would please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And before moving on, I saw some of our alumni here. If you would please stand and wave so that we may acknowledge you. We have started having our first college grads here. We're so happy to have you, ladies. Now it is my privilege to introduce the top 2 scholars from the Young Women's Leadership Academy class of 2018. Our salutatorian, Alexis Arizola, attended Woodlawn Elementary before enrolling at YWA in the 6th grade. Alexis is passionate about all things STEM. During her sophomore year, she founded YWA's first robotics team, making it the first all-girls robotics team in San Antonio. She served Kim's Kids as a volunteer and belonged to several honor societies, including Spanish, Science, Math, and National Honor Society. Alexis strives to be an example for her 4 younger siblings and her younger sisters at YWA. In her spare time, Alexis enrolled in coding classes to improve her programming skills. Alexis will pursue a degree in computer science and electrical engineering at Rice University. Alexis is a daughter of Jackie and Lalo Arizola. I proudly present to you our salutatorian, Ms. Alexis Arizola.
Good evening, family, friends, SAISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Pedro Martinez, faculty, staff, supporters, and classmates. I am beyond appreciative to have you all here to celebrate the vast achievements of the Young Women's Leadership Academy's class of 2018. It was instilled in me from a young age that I would be the first in my family to further my education beyond high school, despite there being so many obstacles against me. Primarily the fact that I was a first-generation, college-bound Hispanic female from a working-class family. Like many of you, my journey here began when I was just 10 years old, and I first stepped foot on campus for our informational meeting in the 5th grade. And as always, I was running late, and honestly, it's a miracle I got here on time today. As I entered the cafeteria doors, I was immediately greeted with the blue and white Rice University flag hanging from the ceiling. And I'll admit, This moment was quite intimidating, but little did I know that a mere 8 years later, I would be attending Rice as a hopeful computer science and electrical engineering double major, a result of our perseverance to overcome challenges we faced each and every day for 7 years. Since we first met, each of us has accomplished so much more than I could have ever imagined. I could spend hours sharing all of our accomplishments with you all, but I'll stick to sharing a few that have resonated with me over the years. For example, Ruby advocated for and implemented a more inclusive change to the SAISD non-discrimination policy, and I founded the first all-girls first robotics competition team my sophomore year, empowering my sisters to gain an unforeseen interest in STEM. Before starting the team, I questioned whether girls would even be interested in robotics. However, I was determined enough to start the team with no idea where it would take me. Robotics led me to take on so many risks and open up opportunities to me that I never envisioned for myself. Because of YWLA and robotics, I have learned how to assess my strengths and weaknesses. I know my limits, but do not easily shy away from new opportunities. Opportunities are a learning experience that each of us must take advantage of. I have become increasingly aware that we, as young women, can act as a source of inspiration for one another to change the world. It's ever more crucial for each of us to demonstrate a drive to go beyond what is expected of us, even if we may doubt ourselves at first. I am confident in your abilities to succeed in each and every one of your efforts. And thus, as we enter a new chapter in our lives, I hope that you all remember to always take advantage of every opportunity that comes upon you and to always challenge yourself while doing so. Every day is all about facing new challenges, some of which you may dread more than others, whether it be that Unit 4 calculus exam or another set of seemingly endless government notes. We were all rewarded daily because we got to wake up and share such experiences with one another. Finally, I wish to extend my deepest gratitude to those who have given me their enduring support throughout the years and led me to the path I walk today. Despite her own busy schedule as our counselor, Ms. Cash was always ready to mentor our robotics team and offer support in the best way she could. My mom and dad have supported every decision I made throughout the years because they knew I was working towards the betterment of my future, even if it meant I leave for college a week from today. My mom arrives home from work while my siblings and I are already fast asleep, yet she still wakes up early every morning to take us to school. And for as long as I could remember, my dad has always worked through the sweltering heat or through the cold of night to ensure my siblings and I always had what we needed for school. I also want to thank my sisters, my peers, who have inspired me to be better and exert my best efforts each and every day. No matter how eager we are to finally be out of here, we have to admit, we will nevertheless miss those nights we stayed up late to finish homework and those moments of laughter brought on by our nerdy inside jokes. Lastly, whatever endeavors you encounter these next few years, I hope you all never forget the wise words of Louisa May Alcott. Just take it, we'll fix it. Okay. Sorry. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. My dearest friends, I can't wait to see where your ships sail. Congratulations. Thank you.
Great job, Alexis. Thank you for your words of gratitude and inspiration. I can't wait to see the difference you'll be making in programming. At this time, I would ask for Mr. and Mrs. Arizola to please stand and be recognized. If you would please stand. Alexis' parents, thank you. You have done an amazing job supporting your daughter. And we have 2 other daughters at our school, so thank you for your faith. Our 2018 valedictorian, Maria Teresa, is a daughter of Pedro and Alma Conchas. She attended Bonham Academy before enrolling in YWA in the 6th grade. She is an active member of her community on and off the YWA campus. She participated in a variety of clubs throughout her 7 years at YWA, such as National Honor Society, Conservation Leaders, and Academic Decathlon. In her senior year, she founded and served as president of the Girl Up Club, which led several projects and initiatives promoting female empowerment and gender equality. Additionally, she served as chair of the Superintendent's Student Advisory Board, where she facilitated meetings regarding district policy. After school and in her spare time, which I know wasn't very much, Maria Teresa enjoys creating art at SAISD, improving the health of teens in her city, and volunteering at her local library. She is the recipient of several scholarships, including the Martin Luther King Jr. Scholarship, the Young Women's Prep Network Scholarship, the San Antonio Women's Hall of Fame, and Andy Mireles Foundation Scholarship. She is especially grateful to her parents for their unwavering love and support along her journey thus far. She will matriculate at Brown University in the fall, where she will concentrate in public health and developmental studies. Please help me welcome YWA's 2018 valedictorian, Ms. Maria Teresa Conchas.
Sorry. Good evening. I would like to begin with a warm thank you to all of our supporters and cheerleaders in the audience today. Family, friends, teachers, SAISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Martinez. We would not have reached this pivotal moment without your unyielding nurturing and faith. I cannot express to you all just how incredibly special each and every one of these young women are. It truly has been a privilege to learn and grow along with them these past years. They have unknowingly served as my role models. Their independence, fearlessness, and commitment to their education have compelled me to constantly seek to improve myself and to give my 100% to all that I undertake. And though we have made immense strides thus far, this is only the beginning of our success. For the world is wider than the halls of YWLA, wider than the confines of the Trinity Laurie Auditorium, even expanding beyond UTSA, Texas Tech, Williams College, and Brown University. YWLA Class of 2018, go out and make groundbreaking, productive change in the world. I'm not being facetious. I firmly believe that a couple decades from now, my front lawn will be covered with signs announcing your run for City Council, for the Senate, for the White House. I will turn on the news to see you all, activists, artists, entrepreneurs, and pundits across the spectrum, being interviewed about the causes you champion. I will pre-order your novels and read your research papers, visit the gallery your artwork is hanging in, and I will be the first to see the movie you have directed or star in. Whatever your future holds, I know you all will be phenomenal leaders. We've trained 7 years for this, so trust yourselves. You've got this. You are going to struggle and fail countless times, and that's completely okay. But don't lose stamina. Keep persisting. Proudly claim your seat at the table. Heck, boldly make your seat at the table. Or as Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm once said, bring in a folding chair. And when you're seated at the table where decisions are made, don't let your gratitude overshadow the fact that you deserve to be there. Also, don't forget about the multitude of mentors, in all their forms, who believed in you and helped you along the way. Pay it forward to them by using your platform to elevate others and by sharing the opportunities that have been afforded to you. Reciprocate their investment. Elicit a ripple effect, empowering others and infecting them with your resilience and positivity. And when life gets tough and you start to lose your conviction, take a step back and remember that you have 41 strong women ready to revitalize your passion and remind you of your purpose. We're pep talk masters, remember? It's how we've survived the dreaded essays, stressful exams, and anxiously awaited for college decision letters. Class of 2018, you are the framers of your own world. Therefore, I urge you to do what you love, and although it may require courage, only in doing so will you be the very best version of yourselves. Not only will you be happy, Additionally, your genuine enthusiasm will inspire others to pursue their own passions. But most of all, I ask that you dream wildly and ambitiously. Dream without borders because your potential is limitless, and I know that you all can achieve whatever you envision, regardless of the challenge. No hurdle or wall will stop you. I've witnessed the seemingly impossible. Projects superbly completed the night before their deadline, competitive internships landed with city leaders, fellowships and programs completed across the country, and even changes to district policy, all powered by your determination. Bring that drive and your remarkable selves to all that you do, and you will thrive. Now I would like to specifically acknowledge some individuals to whom I owe everything. Mom, Dad, Lucia, I am up here because of you all. Thank you for listening to my rants, putting up with my grouchiness, and taking me to the bookstore every time that I've asked. I've learned how to be a hard worker by emulating what you all demonstrate every day. I promise that your sacrifices have been worthwhile. I've had many outstanding teachers in my life, but two in particular have transcended what is asked of them as educators. Ms. Grajeda, Mr. Chavez, your sheer passion for teaching translates into every one of your lectures and assignments, and I thoroughly appreciate every bit of advice you've given me. And to the women who are the glue that holds our school together, Mrs. McLaren and Ms. Cash, an enormous thank you for everything that you do. You are literal superheroes. Lastly, graduates, sisters, you all are fiercely unrelenting, and I deeply admire you for that. Together, we will shatter ceilings to reach new heights. The world better watch out because the YWLA Class of 2018 is about to officially begin carving its impact. I love you all immensely, always, and I am beyond excited to see what you will accomplish in the future. Know that I am rooting for you every single step of the way. Thank you and congratulations.
I know I'll be hearing more about the changes you affect in our world too. At this time, I would ask for Mr. and Mrs. Conchas to please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. I want to thank you for sharing your daughter with us in the community. You have been a consistent positive force in her life, and thank you for moving her from kinder to Brown University. At this time, we would like to recognize the outstanding achievements for the class of 2018. I call your attention to the list of honor graduates in the program. These students are ranked at the top of their class. The students graduating with the highest honors, when I call your name, I ask you to please stand. Graduating summa cum laude with a GPA of 100 or greater, Maria Teresa Conchas, Alexis Arizola, and Alicia Garcia. You may be seated. Graduating magna cum laude, and if you could wait till I call them all, because there are quite a few. Please stand, ladies, when I call your name. Graduating cum laude with a GPA of 95 to 99, Emilia Huech, Veronica Berger, y'all are awesome, thank you. Denise Curtis, Nicole DeLuna, Amaris Dimas, Nereida Flores, Gabriela Garcia, Lily Garza, Malia Garza, Sienna Guerra, Jasmine Gonzalez, Natalia Lerma, Ariana Munoz, Danielle Muro, Rachel Pina, Ruby Polanco. Again, if you could wait till I call all the names, please. Ruby Polanco, Gabriela Rodriguez, Journey Rodriguez, Ariana Runner, Alexis Salazar, Gabriela Salinas, Sarah Syed, Crystal Boshan, and Kimberly Yanis. Congratulations, ladies. Great job. You may be seated. Graduating cum laude with an average of 90 to 94, Lillian Cervantes, Hannah de los Santos, Sarah de los Santos, Victoria Ferran, Giselle Galindo, Azariah Haskins, Yamilet Hernandez, Caitlin Hernandez, Citlali Rivera, Esmeralda Santillan, Cassandra Sosa, Annalisa Tenorio, Amanda Valdez, and Alyssa Iruegas. Congratulations, ladies. You may be seated. always very proud of recognizing our AP scholars. This year, we have one AP scholar with honors. This is granted to students who receive an average score of 3.25 or greater on all AP exams and score three or more on 4 or more AP exams. And I would ask Ruby Polanco to please stand and be recognized. AP scholars granted to students who receive scores of 3 on 3 or more AP exams. Ladies, if you would stand and remain standing till I finish calling all the names. Alexis Arizola, Tanise Curtis, Lily Garza, Ariana Runner, Veronica Berger, Alicia Garcia, Malia Garza, Sarah Syed, Maria Teresa Conchas, Gabriela Garcia, Rachel Pina, and Kimberly Yanis. Congratulations, ladies. You may be seated. And this year, we have 3 seniors who have had perfect attendance from kinder through 12. Thank you to the parents for getting them to school every day. I would ask Tanise Curtis, Ariana Munoz, and Amanda Valdez, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, ladies. You may be seated. At this time, when I call the organization Distinguished Student Honor Societies, I would ask you to please stand. Would all Cardinal Senators please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. National Honor Society members, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Mu Alpha Theta National Math Honor Society, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Spanish Honor Society members, if you would please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. And our newest Honor Society on campus, our Science Honor Society, if you are a member, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, ladies, and congratulations. As your principal for the past 7 years, I, along with your parents, have witnessed a beautiful transformation. Some of you entered YWA as nervous, timid, insecure girls, while others of you led the way as you learned to walk with purpose and speak with conviction. While you saw your braces come on, we saw you embracing your identity happily and starting to help the world around you. Some of you advocated for policy changes at the local level. Others of you marched in Austin for reforms to law. Some of you founded organizations. Others of you found your passion in calculus, poetry, art, robotics, or in serving others. As you developed into the women of integrity and women of action that sit right now before me, you achieved quite a bit along the way. To date, you have earned $10.4 million in scholarships as a class. And you know we love math at YWA, so I did the math for you. That comes out roughly to $247,619 per student. 100% of you applied and were admitted to colleges of your choice. 100% of you completed financial aid forms. 100% of you demonstrated college readiness levels in all 4 core areas. 100% of you took the SAT and/or ACT. 100% of you are graduating distinguished level of achievement. 67% of you are first generation to go to college. Because of your commitment to excellence, YWA has been designated as the top school in San Antonio and one of our nation's top performing high schools, as noted by U.S. News and World Report, the Washington Post, and most recently, Children at Risk organization. You all have proven that you are ready for the challenges that life will offer you as you leave us. And we are certainly very proud of you and excited about your future. At this time, I would call on Mr. Ed Garza, SAISD board member of the San Antonio Independent School District, to please come forward to accept the Young Women's Leadership Academy class of 2018 and to share a few words. Please help me welcome Mr. Ed Garza.
Appreciate it. Great job. Good evening. Superintendent Martinez, members of the Board of Trustees, our distinguished staff, advisory board, parents, family, guests, and of course, class of 2018, congratulations. On behalf of the Board of Education, we bring congratulations to each and every one of our graduates for their accomplishments here tonight. As you heard from our outstanding principal, Principal McLaren, the accomplishments of this class are consistently impressive. Let's give them a round of applause. When I think of the Young Women's Leadership Academy, certain words rise to the top. Commitment, leadership are probably the top two, but also sisterhood. The sisterhood, the bond that has been established. The commitment that each and every one of you has demonstrated is clear when you think back when you came in as sixth graders. There was almost double the number of girls that walked in with you. The girls, young ladies here tonight are those that were committed. And I know that some days you might have had some doubt. Some nights you may have had some doubt when you were up very late. And it was your family that's here today, your parents, your grandparents, your tia or tío, extended family perhaps. So let's take a moment as we talk about a commitment accomplished to give your support system a round of applause. Please acknowledge your family who's here and very proud of your accomplishment. Individually, as you will hear shortly, by the scholarships and the universities, and again, collectively, this campus is certainly the model for SAISD and our transformation to become a national model urban school district. The leadership accomplishments, of course, the name itself, having leadership, brings tremendous responsibility. To be a leader means to have a vision and to have a destination so that others will follow. Each and every one of you, in your own way, in the area of academics, service, the arts, has led. Academically, of course, but now is the next chapter of your life as you embark on college, discovering your purpose and your commitment to continue to lead. And most importantly, perhaps, the sisterhood, because you would not be here today if it wasn't for the wings of your fellow sisters who gave you that encouragement, who were there to hang out with and chat with, either through social media or at school, that you shared secrets with, that you shared dreams with. So give yourselves as a sisterhood a round of applause for appreciating the talents and the light in each and every one of you. And now as we begin the next chapter, this is a moment to reflect and to reflect on your past and to think about all those emotional times that you will never forget. Some of those emotional times, dramatic times, may have been sad moments, may have been exciting moments, but these are the moments that define you, that will help you as you embark on finding and discovering your purpose as you begin your chapter in college. I, for one, began at the University of Texas at Austin and graduated from Texas A&M University. I changed majors 5 different times. And so it took me a while to discover, and it did cost a little bit more. But if it wasn't for the experiences in my past, in my lifetime, my pathway would have been much different. And I'll just share a brief story with all of our leaders here as young ladies. My first negative experience that I recall as a leader was at Woodlawn Elementary School, 5th grade. I decided I would run for student council president, and I lost. And I remember it was the worst day of my life. As soon as the bell rang, I ran out of the school and saw my mom, and I was in tears, and I didn't want to go to school anymore, and I just had it. And she looked at me and she said, "You did win. You won from the wisdom that you gained by losing. And I just kind of gave her a weird look like, yeah, right. You go to school the next day and face it. But looking back, that was a moment that really did give me a commitment, an inspiration to do it again and learn from that experience. And I never ran again for another office until I was at Jefferson High School, and I ran for class president. But shortly after graduating from high school, just a couple of months after graduating from high school, I lost my mother to cancer, my first semester in college at UT. And it was at that moment that changed my life and my pathway and my desire to do more and to really look at each day and live it to its fullest. And that began my commitment to public service. And again, in those dark hours were the moments that I discovered my light. Through the sacrifices of my parents and my family was the motivation to want to do more and want to contribute. And that began my focus and certainly selection of my degree. And so that's really my message to each and every one of you is you have accomplished tremendous things. You are at the top. You have set the standard already and expectations on how people perceive you. But the first day you walk into college, there will be other students that come from very similar backgrounds academically, and you will be competing once again. But always recall those moments, those emotional highs, those emotional lows that will define you and your success. So again, on behalf of the Board of Education, we congratulate you on your accomplishments. We look forward to your service, continued service and leadership. And as you discover your vision and your passion, your commitment, not only to yourself, but also to our community.
Thank you, Mr. Garza. Will the class of 2018 please stand? Mr. Ed Garza and Board of Trustees, I do hereby certify that all of the students standing before you this afternoon, this evening, have met the state requirements of the completion of high school and graduation from the Young Women's Leadership Academy.
By the authority vested in me, I hereby accept the recommendation of the faculty and administration of the Young Women's Leadership Academy and declare the assembled candidates qualified for the award about to be presented. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to extend my personal congratulations to each member of the Young Women's Leadership Academy, class of 2018, and wish you continued success. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Ladies, this evening you will receive a red rose that will now complete your YWA bouquet. Upon entering YWA, you received a white rose, a symbol of a simpler time in your youth when you were discovering your path. As you progressed out of 8th grade into high school, you received your pink rose, a symbol of gratitude as you learned to appreciate hard work and work toward your achievements. You became more focused on your college and career choices and started making decisions. Today, you will receive your red rose. This represents passion and love. As part of our Cardinal family, we have given you guidance and support to discover your passion. As you leave us to start your college life, use the voice you have found at YWA and sing like a cardinal as you make your own music. Again, I ask, may we join together in making this graduation a memorable occasion by recognizing these outstanding young women with your applause only. You are asked to help maintain the dignity of our exercises by refraining from using any other form of recognition. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Each graduate will be introduced with one scholarship in the college she will attend in the fall. Will the graduates of 2018 please come forward to receive your diplomas? we got there. Oh, here's a pen.
Maria Teresa Conchas is a recipient of the Brown University Scholarship. She will be attending Brown University. Alexis Arizola is a recipient of the Baumberger Scholarship. She will be attending Rice University. Emily Ahuech is a recipient of the University of Dallas Dean's Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Veronica Berger is a recipient of the DePaul University Dean's Scholarship. She will be attending Williams College. Lillian Ariel Cervantes is a recipient of the Shining Star Energy Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin Coordinated Admissions Program. Tenise Wane Quinn Curtis is a recipient of the Howard University Capstone Scholarship. She will be attending Howard University. Hannah de los Santos is a recipient of the Najim Family Foundation Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Sarah de los Santos is a recipient of the University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Nicole De Luna is a recipient of the Southwestern University Award. She will be attending Austin College. Amaris Julia Dimas is a recipient of the Shining Star Energy Scholarship. She will be attending Texas Tech University. Victoria Ferran. She will be attending Texas State University. Nereida Ann Flores is a recipient of the Whittier College John Greenleaf Scholarship. She will be attending the University of North Texas. Giselle Galindo is a recipient of the Columbia Scholar Award. She will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word. Alicia Ava Lauren Garcia is a recipient of the University of Houston Academic Excellence Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Houston. Gabriela Garcia is a recipient of the Andy Mireles Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin Coordinated Admissions Program. Lily Kate Garza is a recipient of the Austin College Dean's Scholarship. She will be attending Austin College. Malia Anel Garza is a recipient of the University of the Incarnate Word Dean's Scholarship. She will be attending Texas State University. Jasmine Rose Gonzalez is a recipient of the Najim Family Foundation Scholarship. She will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word. Sienna Guerra is a recipient of the St. Mary's University Bordeaux Scholarship. She will be attending St. Mary's University. Azariah Nicole Haskins is a recipient of the Texas Tech University Presidential Scholarship. She will be attending Our Lady of the Lake University. Yamileth Hernandez is a recipient of Our Lady of the Lake University Presidential Excellence Scholarship. She will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word. Caitlin Sierra Hernandez is a recipient of the Concordia University Excellence Scholarship. She will be attending the University of the Incarnate Word. Natalia Lerma is a recipient of the Najim Family Foundation Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Ariana Nicole Munoz is a recipient of the St. Vincent de Paul Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Danielle Muro is a recipient of the Southwestern University Mackenzie Scholar Award. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin Coordinated Admissions Program. Rachel Pina is a recipient of the Dell Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Ruby Faye Polanco is a recipient of the Glenda Woods Scholarship Fund. She will be attending Rice University. Citlali Rivera is a recipient of the Kim's Kids Scholarship. She will be attending St. Mary's University. Gabriela Rodriguez is a recipient of the UTSA ACE Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Journey Rodriguez is a recipient of the Young Women's Preparatory Network Scholar Award. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Ariana Celeste Runner is a recipient of the Young Women's Preparatory Network Scholar Award. She will be attending Moore College of Art and Design. Alexis Salazar is a recipient of the University of the Incarnate Word Dean's Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Gabriela Elise Salinas is a recipient of the St. Mary's University Madeline Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Esmeralda Santillan is a recipient of the Concordia University Excellence Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Cassandra Sosa is a recipient of the University of Kentucky William C. Parker Scholarship. She will be attending Texas State University. Annalisa Giselle Tenorio is a recipient of the YWLA Athletic Booster Club Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Amanda Valdez is a recipient of the Kim's Kids Scholarship. She will be attending the University of North Texas. Thalia Valenzuela is a recipient of the St. Mary's University Santa Maria Scholarship. She will be attending Texas Tech University. Crystal Voshan is a recipient of the C.H. Gunther Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Houston. Kimberly Yanez is a recipient of the UTSA Distinguished Presidential Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Alyssa Irwegas is a recipient of the Alamo College Foundation Scholarship. She will be attending St. Philip's College. Let's give all of our graduates one more round of applause.
Nicole DeLuna, class president, will lead graduates in the turning of the tassels. Will class of 2018 please stand? Ladies, at this time, please join hands as you recite our school pledge one last time. Our pledge can be found in our program for those who would like to join us. Girls, come here. Y'all are going to read it too. Come here, because I'm going to cry if I do it.
I challenge you to watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny.
Miss McCran, so I go up this way?
You're going to go up the way you came up. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Young Women's Leadership Academy, I want to extend our deepest gratitude for allowing us the genuine privilege of being your family for the past 7 years. My heartfelt congratulations to you and your families. It is with great pleasure, I'm just so proud of y'all, that I present to you the class of 2018. Congratulations, ladies. You are free to go and fly like a cardinal, onward and upward. up and back to their seats. They will meet you in the foyer, in the lobby. Once they are released, if you would like to exit, please let the graduates enter. And they will meet you out in the lobby. We want to thank you for joining us this evening. Have a safe trip home. Congratulations, parents.